What we're going to be covering in today's episode, winning online as a physician. So I'll be talking about 5 online essentials to growing your patient base. So jumping right into it, why does it matter? Why does your online presence matter today more than ever? It's because today's online marketplace is competitive and the attention span of people right now is so limited, and we need to build trust fast. And you know, as a physician, that your patient's experience is extremely important and valuable for you. And that starts with your online presence. When they first see your online presence, that's when your patient experience starts to take shape and starts to form. So it's very important today. 83% of patients visit a healthcare provider's website before making an appointment. And that is a huge number. So you know people are going to be going to your website and looking at you before deciding what provider they want to go with. 76% of people who search a near me search query results in a visit within 24 hours. So you definitely want to be showing up if people are searching for physicians near you. And 68% of healthcare searches begin on a mobile device. A lot of people are using their cell phones and their mobile devices to look up physicians and where they can get help. So want to make sure that we're showing up on our mobile devices as well. And also, when you focus on your online presence, it's really going to help you build your brand's trust. Even if you're not in a private practice, you still want to have a good brand and you want to be trustworthy, seen as authoritative and credible. So that's what working on your online presence will do. And it's also sustainable growth. Because when you invest in your digital and online presence, you're investing in a long-term sustainable brand that will only strengthen over time for the long term. So a little bit now will go a long ways for into the future. And then your practice valuation, as you invest in your brand and your business and you start to get more visibility, more attention, more eyeballs in Google, it increases the value of your practice so that when you're looking at exiting or retiring or selling down the road, potentially, then your practice has that much more value added into it. So it's definitely an investment that pays off for a long time to come. So these are just a few things of why it's important today to focus on your online presence. And so number one, out of the 5 things that I'm going to talk about, the first one is having a professional website, clean and a modern looking website. Like I said just a minute ago, this is going to be your first impression of when your patients see you. And we want the first impression to be very, very good. And so we want to take time and make sure our website looks good, looks professional, and looks clean. It's very important, and it's basically like your digital brochure, and it's an asset that you can use, that you own, that you can put a collection of whatever you want on your website. So we really want to be using our websites to educate, to inspire. We want to have clarity about who we're trying to help. These are all important aspects of a good, clean website. Just some of the bullet points here. You want to have the clean website with very good images. So you want to make sure you have lots of images on your website because people like images of people. We are in such a technologically based society today that people are looking at screens all day long. And so when you have a picture of a human face, a person smiling, or you're working with patients, or you're in the office, it brings out that human element into the screen and it connects with the patients more. And they see you as a more empathetic person. And this is what we want to bring out through the screen, through your website. That's why you need images of you and your team and the people that you're working with. That's really going to help put your website on the next level. Lots of calls to action. Book a call buttons on the header of your website are good, and also buttons that guide them to the contact us page so that they can easily schedule an appointment with you and your clinic. Also, make sure you have clean phone numbers and good contact information all throughout your website. Social media profiles should be linked from your website. So if you have social media profiles like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or any other social profiles that you might have, link to those from your website so people can click on them and go and check you out and follow you on your social media profile so that you can build that base. And also, make sure that the services that you offer are clear on your website. You want to list the services that you offer, and ideally, you want to have a tab at the top in your navigation menu that covers all of the services that you offer with one page for each service so that that service can show up in Google when somebody is searching for it. So make sure you break out each service on its own page, and that will help your Google visibility and your website visibility more, and Google really likes that stuff. And last but not least here is we want to make sure that your website is mobile optimized. Like the screen before, a lot of people, 68% of people, and this is across all industries, a lot of people are using their mobile phone. So you want to make sure your website is mobile optimized. So if you don't have a mobile optimized website, patients will go to your website, they won't have a very good user experience, and then they'll leave, and you'll miss out on that. And also, Google doesn't like websites that are not mobile optimized. So if you don't have a mobile optimized website, you will get, it'll cause you to rank lower in Google. So a few main things here. Number one, essential, is to have a good, professional, clean, and modern looking website. Number two is a Google business profile, because it helps you get found in nearby maps. So if you ever go to Google and you type in something and you see the maps with all the businesses in the maps section, those are Google business profiles. Now, this is a free tool by Google. All you need is a Gmail account. So you can create your own Google business profile. A lot of times Google will create one for you automatically, and then you want to go in and claim your profile if you already have one out there. So you might Google your name or your business, and if you already have a profile, you want to make sure you claim that Google business profile. Google will send you a postcard at the address listed on the Google business listing, so that when you receive the postcard, it'll have a PIN number on it that you can enter into Google, and it will verify that you're actually at that address, and it'll verify your listing. They might also call the number on your business listing, so that when it rings to your office, they'll give you a PIN, and you type that PIN in, and it will verify your profile. But once you have your profile verified, then you look more professional, more legit, and that is going to go a long way with building trust for your patients. And once you claim your profile, you want to make sure to add images of you. So they could be the same images from your website, but you can add different images in your Google business profile, and people are going to look at those things. So you want to make sure to do that and optimize your profile. And then fully optimize it with accurate categories. Again, professional photos. You want to add your hours of operation and service information in just a good About Us section. Now, in the About Us section in your Google business profile, make sure you're using the keywords and services that you want to show up for in Google. So when somebody goes to Google and types in something like back pain doctor near me, you want to make sure in your About Us page in your Google business profile that you have that you help with back pain. That way, the Google business profile will show up for you. So just make sure you're using keywords and services and things that you help with in this Google business profile so that it shows up higher. And when you do all this, it will help drive immediate phone calls. People can call you directly from your Google business profile without even going to your website. And people can look at the directions to your business, and they can go straight there, and they can go to your website as well. So this is a great free tool from Google. It's completely free. All you got to do is sign up using a Gmail account, and you can build this out all on your own. Of course, we can help you with all this stuff if you need as well, but definitely want to make sure you're optimizing your Google business profile so that you can maximize your chances to get more patients through your doors. A well-optimized Google profile can generate hundreds of patient inquiries monthly without any advertising spend. So do this one. Number 2, get your Google business profile up and running. Moving into number 3, getting found on Google. We want to make sure that you're showing up when your patients are searching for you on Google. And I covered this in the first point, but make sure you have a service. Each service you offer, it says have a page for each service you offer so that your website can show up for each service if someone Googles it. So a little bit of search engine optimization. We want to make sure our website is optimized for Google. And so again, another a service page for each of the services that you offer. And then you can further use search engine optimization to make your website speak to Google. And a couple of ways to do that is use tools like Google Search Console. Google Search Console is another free tool that Google offers. You can sign up for Google Search Console, connect it to your website, and then it shows you all the different search terms that people are using to find your website. It tells you some traffic, and it helps Google read your website easier as well. So hook your website up to Google Search Console. You can also connect it with Google Analytics to see your traffic statistics and your trends. And it shows you how you're being found online. This is really great, rich data that you can see how your website is operating and what types of people are finding you and from where. And you can use that data to create new content and further optimize your website so that you can continue to increase your chances to get seen on Google. And then you can also reach out to other websites and try to get them to link back to your website. This is something called link building, and it's an SEO technique and strategy to help strengthen your website. Now, this does take some time to do. If you need to hire somebody to do that, that's what SEO people do, search engine optimization people do. They help with this type of stuff. And also put your business in other directories to help boost your Google profile. So in your Google business profile, you put your address and your phone number on there. And you can go into different directories and put your address and your phone number there as well. And the more directories that you put your name, your address, your phone number, and your business website, those are all signals that are going to speak directly to Google, and it's going to strengthen your Google profile and your website. So if you've got time, go out to different directories and add all this information to just different directories. That will also help you get found on Google. And even a little bit of work on your website so that Google can read it better will go a long ways in showing up in front of others in your space. So if you just do a few of these things that I'm talking about, it's going to put you ahead of the other physicians in your space and the competition so that you can stand out. So number 4, active SEO, blog. Long-term traffic generation. So SEO stands for search engine optimization, and we can use a blog on your website to help your search engine optimization on your website by creating educational content that drives patient acquisition. So an active SEO optimized blog, it positions you as a go-to expert. So you can utilize a blog to make posts about different things that your patient might want to know. There's a trend going on in the online space right now where people are asking a lot of questions. If you think of things like ChatGPT and AI, you ask it a question and it answers your question back. It's a conversational style of what users are starting to prefer. So Google is now rewarding clinics and healthcare providers that are providing answers to questions. It pushes your website up and it improves your visibility if you're answering questions, and you can do that through a blog. So you want to use your blog to answer questions and write articles, and this will position you as a go-to expert and an authority in your space. And it's a powerful strategy that builds long-term organic traffic and, again, establishes leadership and authority. So you can write blog posts, or you can hire someone to publish blog posts that answers questions that patients are asking. And then you want to reuse that content. That's the beauty of having a good blog post, is that when you create this content and publish it on the website, you can also repurpose this content and share it to your social media accounts. You can email it to your email list. If you have one, you can share it on your LinkedIn profile. You can repurpose and reuse this content in multiple ways. So you can recycle this content. So once you start putting out really good blog posts, you want to share those as well. This is really going to make people see you as someone that they want to work with, because you're actively putting effort into helping people and answering questions. So it's very actually an underrated thing that physicians and actually websites all across all industries are not utilizing. the right way. Number 5, social proof, humanizing your medical brand. So we want to make sure that we are building social proof for our brand and building emotional trust through visual storytelling. So use social proof elements to transform your practice from a sterile medical facility into a warm, welcoming environment where patients feel confident and comfortable. You know, if a patient has never seen you before, they don't know you, they might be intimidated, they might be worried. Of course, they might be in a situation where they're in pain or they need help. And so as soon as they find you, you want them to feel welcomed and like they feel like they know you and that they trust you and that they can see who that they're working with. So this is what it means to use social proof and build emotional trust. Help patients feel like they already know you. You can do this by doing things like sharing videos of yourself or answering questions through a video. What can they expect when they walk in through the clinic and how can you help them, right? You can share stories, testimonials to create emotional connections and address common concerns about procedures and treatments, right? This can alleviate a lot of concerns, a lot of questions. You want to be the one who answers their questions. Show images of your facility, treatment rooms, and technology to increase patient comfort and confidence. Again, people want to know what they're walking into. They like familiarity. We know as a psychological principle, people tend to prefer things that they're familiar with, right? And so we want to make them feel like they belong there and that they're friends with you, right? That you care about them. And you can do that all through all these different things. And use social media to share and connect with others in the industry. Social media is big. It helps build social proof because when you're active on social media, patients like companies who are modern, who are up to date, who are relatable. And if you're posting and on social media and being cool and looking relatable, looking down to earth, people like that. They want to work with people who are up to date, who are social, who they feel like they can go into, who already have a network and that will take care of them. So you can use social media to build up that for your practice as well. And people want to connect with people. So give your brand personality, showcase it online through your website and through your social profiles. So those are the top 5 elements that are essential to growing your patient base. So we'll just skim through it one more time. Number 1, having a professional website that's clean, modern looking. 2, optimizing your Google business profile so that you can get found nearby in maps. Number 3, make sure you're getting found on Google by using some of these search engine optimization techniques with these free tools. Number 4, use your blog to educate, answer questions, and build authority, and then share that blog content through other mediums that you're on. And finally, number 5, social proof. Build emotional trust by sharing videos, stories, testimonials, and being active on social media, and show that you are social and that you are modern and up to date and that you want to work with them. So those are the top 5 essentials for physicians to stand out online. And of course, we can help you with any of this stuff. So if you're ready and you want to take that step to really compete and grow and improve your online presence so that you can take your practice and grow your patient base to the next level, then let's grow your practice together. We can do that for you. Whether you need comprehensive digital marketing support, website development, SEO, Google Ads, we can handle all of that for you. So Physician Planning Partners, we're here to help accelerate your practice growth. Feel free to email me, james@physicianplanningpartners.com, or you can visit our website at physicianplanningpartners.com. Also, I am the marketing chair and the marketing advisor. We have different advisors in different areas, and you're welcome to book a free planning session today with any of our advisors. We cover estate planning, legal structuring, tax preparation and planning, financial planning, banking, exit, marketing, growth, retirement. And so just go over here to our website. You can choose which physician type that you are in, and then just choose which advisor you'd like to speak with, and we can reach out and see how we can help you plan. So thank you so much for watching episode number 1 of our podcast with the Physician Planning Partners. Again, my name is James, and thank you so much for watching. We look forward to connecting with you in episode number 2. Thanks.